Do you remember those golden years of music? The 1960s brought forth an abundance of hits, from the rise of bands like the Turtles and the Temptations, to the solo eruptions of icons such as Nancy Sinatra and Bob Dylan. But amid this musical plenty, some significant hits slipped through the cracks. So join me today and let's rediscover these hidden gems together.
Fighting soldiers from the sky.
In 1966, Staff Sergeant Barry Sadler, a former Green Beret of the U.S. Army, released the Ballad of the Green Berets, which swept across America with a wave of patriotism and pride. Its powerful melody and moving lyrics honored the courage of the Special Forces. Amid political division, it served as a beacon of national unity and solidarity. For many, the song evokes memories of a time of patriotism and reverence for our military. It stands as a timeless tribute to the heroes who sacrificed their lives for freedom and justice, a symbol of national pride, and a reminder of the brave men and women who serve our country. Written by Staff Sergeant Barry Sadler, a former Green Beret of the U.S. Army, this song continues to touch the hearts of many.
I had a date with a pretty ballerina.
In 1966, Pretty Ballerina by the Left Banke captivated the music scene with its enchanting melody and poetic lyrics. Written by Michael Brown and Steve Martin, not the comedian, this song was a standout from the band's debut album. It perfectly encapsulated the ambiance of the 1960s with its dreamy and melancholic tones, quickly striking a chord with listeners worldwide. Pretty Ballerina soared to the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, leaving an indelible mark on the musical landscape of the time. With its timeless charm and distinctive sound, Pretty Ballerina remains a beloved song that evokes memories of a remarkable period in music history.
Animals, they cold rising sun.
In 1964, the Animals released a timeless masterpiece with House of the Rising Sun, a song imbued with mystery and melancholy. Eric Burdon's powerful vocals and the mesmerizing guitar lines created an atmosphere of deep introspection and nostalgia. The song took listeners on an emotional journey through the dark streets of New Orleans, where every note told a tale of loss and regret. Did you know that the origins of the song stretch far back, with uncertain roots deeply embedded in history? It's a song that has stood the test of time and still resonates with those longing for the bygone days of their youth.
Never liked nobody that's been mean to me.
In 1965, Fool for You by The Impressions enchanted the music world with its soulful sounds and profound lyrics. This song, written by Curtis Mayfield, struck a chord with listeners with its genuine emotion and passionate vocals. It was a pinnacle of the soul genre and perfectly embodied the rich musical legacy of the 1960s. Fool for You quickly became a favorite among soul music fans and remained a timeless song cherished for generations. With its profound message of love and heartache, Fool for You left a lasting impression on the musical landscape and continues to be an essential part of the soundtrack of that era. In 1968, Tommy James and the Shondells released one of my favorites, a beautiful masterpiece known as Crimson and Clover. This was a song that perfectly encapsulates the spirit of the psychedelic 1960s. With its hypnotic melodies and dreamy lyrics, the song transported listeners to a state of trance, where time and space seemed to blur. It served as an anthem for the free spirits of that era, who sought transcendence and spiritual enlightenment. Upon hearing this song, memories of summer festivals and colorful psychedelic art come alive again, evoking a wave of nostalgia that warms the soul.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
In the swinging year of 1965, Nancy Sinatra, the eldest daughter of Frank Sinatra, captivated the hearts of listeners with her iconic hit, These Boots Are Made for Walking. With her powerful voice and catchy bass line, She brought a wave of female empowerment to the 1960s music scene. The song embodied the liberated spirit of the time, in which women were striving for independence and self-expression. Upon hearing this song, memories of dance nights and freedom marches come alive again, evoking a wave of nostalgic feelings that warmed the spirit. Did you know that the song was actually intended for Nancy's musical partner, Lee Hazelwood? He wanted to sing it himself, but Nancy remarked that a male rendition might sound too rough, and so it became an unforgettable hit for her.
Come on down to my boat, baby.
In 1967, Come On Down to My Boat by Every Mother's Son conquered the airwaves with its infectious tune and captivating melody. This song, performed by the American rock band Every Mother's Son, perfectly reflected the joyful and carefree atmosphere of the 1960s. It captured the essence of the zeitgeist, where young people were breaking free from traditional norms and seeking adventure and freedom. Come On Down to My Boat became an instant hit and remains a beloved song that evokes nostalgia for a time of youthful innocence and musical exploration. With a timeless charm, it remains an essential part of the soundtrack of the 1960s, a reminder of an era of optimism and of change.
It's a beautiful morning.
With their upbeat tune, A Beautiful Morning, the Rascals brought a sense of optimism and joy to the 1960s. Released in 1968, the song embodied the spirit of a time when anything seemed possible, reminding listeners to cherish the simple pleasures of life. With its infectious melodies and uplifting lyrics, it became an anthem of hope and positivity in a world on the brink of change. Upon hearing this song, memories of carefree summer days and lifelong friendships come alive again, evoking a wave of nostalgia that warms the soul.
So happy together.
In 1967, Happy Together by the Turtles brought people of all backgrounds and ages together with its infectious melodies and uplifting lyrics. Did you know that it became the gold standard for harmony and happiness during a time of social change? Born from a rejected melody, the song quickly became an anthem of love and unity, reminding listeners that they could overcome anything together. With its cheerful tunes and harmonious vocals, it became a soundtrack for joyful moments and unforgettable memories. Upon hearing this song, memories of carefree youth and first loves come alive again, evoking a wave of nostalgia that warms the soul.
My girl.
Delve deep into the soul of the 1960s with My Girl by The Temptations. This timeless song, infused with soul and emotion, captures the essence of love and longing. With David Ruffin's silky vocals and the group's harmonious sounds, this song touches the hearts of listeners worldwide. It was a song that captured the magic of your first love, a reminder of a time of innocence and purity. Here's a fun little fact for you. This song sprang up spontaneously during a recording break with the legendary bass line by James Jamerson. It remains a timeless classic that connects generations with its timeless message of love and affection. In 1968, Everything That Touches You by The Association enchanted the airwaves with its enchanting melody and romantic lyrics. This song, written by band member Terry Kirkman, perfectly captured the atmosphere of love and tenderness of that time. With its lush arrangements and melodic harmonies, it quickly struck a chord with listeners worldwide. Everything That Touches You soon became one of the Association's biggest hits, securing a spot in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The song remains a timeless tribute to the power of love and continues to be beloved by fans of 1960s music. In 1966, the Beach Boys released the masterpiece, God Only Knows, a song that showcased the band's evolution beyond surf rock. With its lush orchestration and sincere lyrics, this song enchanted listeners with its timeless beauty and emotional depth. It was a song that explored the complexity of human relationships and celebrated the fragility of life. Did you know that it was considered one of the greatest pop songs of all time? Upon hearing the song, memories of sunny days at the beach and youthful innocence come alive again, evoking a wave of nostalgia that warms the mind, body, and spirit. So which of these songs are you adding to your playlist? Let us know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in our next video.